Hello everyone and welcome back. We're back with another episode. Late, I'm aware, I apologize to everyone. So this is sort of an apology intro. No, I'm not gonna put it at the end. I didn't record at the end. This is the start of the video, yeah, by the way. Basically, a lot of stuff happened to me during the week. And that's why I'm so late. So what the plan of this episode is, while we start the interior of the house, because I'm planning to dig two, maybe three more blocks on this side, and then I'm just gonna start changing the walls. To be fair, we need to mine some wood from said forest, and then we're gonna start. And then we're gonna start the interior. So you guys may be wondering, oh yeah, and this, I really like the concept of a window here. However, I'm not skilled enough to build a diagonal window, so I'm gonna have to watch a few tutorials first, see if I like any, and then in case potential, we're gonna build it. Because I really like the view. Look at this. And then potentially maybe like some projects will be done over there. I don't know. But yeah, so while I mine this wall, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Too much has happened. So first of all, I tend to record my YouTube episodes after I either come back from work or after I have dinner. However, the past week I've been ending at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then Saturday I ended up at 5. And then finishing at 5 in the morning when I was supposed to finish. Well, to be precise, I finished at 5:30 when I was supposed to finish at flipping 2. And then do you want to know what my manager did? This clown decided, even though she clearly knows I'm a part-time employee, this clown decided there was a good idea to shift me 40 flipping hours. Oh no. I think we're gonna stop here, potentially. I'm gonna repair this because I still want to keep the look of the mountain. So let me smell some stone. Actually, wait, let me check if we have any. We do. Cool. Cool. So from the outside, it's not gonna look like a square. Cool. Yeah, that was me with the coal. Yeah, I remember. So it's been a while since I recorded. I'm aware of this, and I'm truly sorry about this. I promised I was gonna upload, or at least try to upload once a week. But it seemed that the plan has failed. Here I'll use some staircases to ease, and then I'm gonna do the ceiling. So first of all, I think this is good enough for storage. Yeah, let me just go mine some wood. And in the meantime, I'll carry on my story. Well, essentially, besides these crazy hours that I've been doing for the past few weeks, what I've been doing is I've been fighting with my managers. Because they don't care. They just don't care about us. And it's so annoying. They don't care about any potential um, appointments that we have. They don't care about if we're feeling sick. They don't care about anything, and it's so degrading. That's why, guys, I'm trying to find a new job. I haven't been lucky. Every job I see, they ask for full time, especially because I'm trying to find like some sort of, let's call it office job. As you know, I'm studying business. I need to get some experience down. I can't just be saying, "Oh, guys, I want to get another job." I don't know. I flip in I don't know, Starbucks or something. That'd be pointless. It would just be like McDonald's number 2. It'd be a humongous waste of my time. I hope there's no more wood because I really hate floating trees. I hope I remove all of it. Ah, there it is. There's always one hiding. Always check. So moral of the story, guys, is be careful when you decide to go to work, when you start your journey. Like I did if you go uni or maybe you decide to go work a bit younger. You decide to go when you're like 16, 17. make sure that your managers are not dickheads. Apologies for the foul language, but as I said, I don't really care. It's my YouTube channel. I'm doing it for fun. I'm doing whatever the flip I want. And then, you know what's worse? These managers work against you, not with you. Like, they mock you every chance they get. They make you genuinely seem like you're retarded. It's so vexing. And you'll say, well, is that it? No. For example, I done a 25-hour week last week. And then on a Sunday, when I was planning to go to my sister's house, because yeah, we solved everything after the last episode. I said we had a problem, we had a little argument. But me and my sister, we love each other. We got a pretty good relationship. So I was going to my sister's house. My manager texted me out random after I did a 12-hour shift. Oh, can you come in at 5 p.m. please? Thank you. She didn't even ask me, do you want to come in? Are you available? Are you free? Nothing. She literally said, come in at 5 p.m. I was like, nah, I can't do it. Sorry. And then for how petty she was, she decided to schedule me 40 hours this week. Of course, don't worry, I'm not going. If that's what you guys were wondering, if I was gonna actually go and work 40 hours, the answer is flip no. Do I look like a pushover? No. I even texted her and I said, I'm not coming. There's no shot I'm doing that. Wait, let me see from the outside, because from the outside it might look stupid. So from the outside, these blocks will have to remain unchanged. Same thing for the inside. So, potentially, maybe this block I'll change it to stone to make it look a bit nicer on the inside. I'm gonna add some staircases here to make it seem. It's like I really like the shape. And then I'm just gonna cover, well, I'm just gonna replace these blocks with wood, potentially. And that's why I got so much. So I'm just trying to decide if I want pillars, because definitely here I want pillars to do 6 rows of chests. Then here I'm like, see, like I'm pretty confident. Like this is a great shape, especially because it's so symmetrical. Let's go sleep. Good night, fellas. Anyways, essentially, do I want to replace all the floor with andesite? Probably not. So first thing I'm gonna do is this. Stupid? Probably yes. But no worries, I got more wood. Now, the question stands. Do I want to do the floor of this color? Of like oak planks? Potentially not. Of, I really don't like birch wood, but it doesn't sound like a bad option to me right now. Mm, no, no, no. Let's just do it properly. Apologies, I was fixing my mouse. And I want to replace it with this. Mm, so here, definitely storage room, so I don't think it matters. I think the wall I'll probably do. The walls I'll probably do of oak. Worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna do it off camera. It's not that deep. That's one of the few things I'll probably do off camera. In case I don't like it, I'm just gonna change it. Yep, I'm gonna fix this too. Just gonna put it here instead of. Here we go. And flip's sake, I'm just gonna fix it in a minute. Let me do this first. But then that's not it. This is not it. Managers was the biggest part, I do admit. Oh, I really like this. It might seem really, really simple, but since this is like a really rustic sort of like starter base, I really, really liked. And I just realized that I will have to rebuild half this mountain because look, yeah, exactly this. Well, it is what it is. just gonna replace this for now. As I said, this is just a start house. We're gonna expand from this. Actually, let me spoil a little bit the next part of this world. What we're gonna do after this is we're gonna build a lookout tower on top of this hill. Because what kind of world doesn't have a lookout tower? Let's be honest. Let's be real. And it's kind of sad that my diamond pickaxe is already almost gone. Thing is, I built it like this, so potentially I'm just gonna have to do something a bit ugly like this, but I'm not even sure. For now, let me do boom, 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 because I don't want monsters. And why the flip is there so many torches in one spot? I don't want no monsters spawning here. But yeah, so I go into an argument with my girlfriend. I haven't given her enough attention. Which, by the way, to all the guys that are watching this, do not be mistaken. You should always give attention to your girlfriend, especially if you're in a very, very serious relationship. I've been in a relationship 4 years now. It's been quite a long time, if I do think about it this way. If you think you're in a serious relationship, then you should do everything that you can to make your girlfriend happy. That's why I live for. That's what my motto is. Happy wife, happy life. Everyone should familiarize themselves with this. If you don't want a girlfriend, that's also, uh, to be fair, pretty solid choice, in my opinion. You get less stress, less financial stress. For example, my girlfriend wants to go to Korea. What am I going to do? Say no? Oh, of course not. By the way, South Korea, not North Korea. Just in case I need to clarify. Sometimes these things need to be clarified. But look how cutesy this is. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Honestly, my building abilities are insane. I know you guys are jealous of this, but relax. So, the tower I was talking earlier, I'm planning to just form it, boom, right here. That's going to be the center of our world, the tower, and then potentially we're going to build a massive bridge here. Maybe not. Yeah, because like, look at this valley. This is insane. We could maybe build a tunnel connecting the. That's a super insane idea. I can create a tunnel underneath. Boom, into that mountain. Yes, solid plans. Solid plans. They're coming along. Anyway, so let's go back. Why is this shit still floating? I clearly thought. No way. It's just this. No way. 2 pieces. Oh my goodness. I forgot 2 pieces. Guys, that I bet like if I enter anyone's world and I see a floating tree, I'm burning everything to the ground. Like every building, I'm exploding it. I better not see no floating trees ever in my life. I detest floating trees, like with a passion. You ruin the world aesthetics. Anyways, that's what happened to me throughout the whole week. I was getting like bombarded with bullshit by my manager. Then it was my girlfriend's argument, fuck, last night, and I had zero time to record. Especially because yesterday, it was a yesterday, yeah, yesterday I had to have a meeting about a business project that, guess what, I didn't even start until yesterday before the meeting. And I managed to fluke it, luckily. Managed to convince her, my tutor, that I did everything, uh, like weeks before. I'm organized, I'm planning. No, I'm not doing any of that. That's what it was. I was meant to use my iron pickaxe. So I'll be busy with everything, and then tomorrow, peak for me. You know how everyone complains about a 9 to 5? Well, I'm gonna have a 9 to 6 every Wednesday from now on. Just peak, absolute peak. And then Thursday, what's that floating block? And then Thursday, I'm gonna have work. Just disgraceful. 9 hours of work from like 5 until 2. And then Friday, same thing, 5 till 2. And then Saturday, the same 5. No, actually, Friday, this bitch, out of pure pettiness, she put me from 7 p.m. until 4 a.m. That's fucking unbelievable. Oh, mushroom, elite. So guys, wish me luck because I'm actually gonna cry, gonna die. Oh, and I sort of need to study how I need to do this because I don't know. Potentially, I might just have to do this off camera and maybe extend the mountain face by 1 block, rebuild all of this. And why is that like that? That doesn't belong here. There we go. Much better. Not really, but same thing. Let me fix this a little bit. I know I just destroyed it, but like it didn't look natural, so now I made it look natural. There we go. Can we sleep? Yeah, we can. So I'm just gonna finish the wall, or at least try to. So let me use these first. Wait, wait, wait. 3 more here. Excellent. I hope this week is easier for me, honestly. I'm actually really tired. Recording is potentially one of the only few good things that I could do. Why? Oh, simple. Because I have nobody nagging, saying, oh, you need to do this, oh, you need to do that. I do whatever the fuck I want. See, much better. This actually looks like a flipping house now. And since I made the walls out of wood, I potentially need to make the floor out of some sort of stone. And I think I might have to go with the andesite. And then if I don't like it, well, that's that. I don't really care. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm just gonna remake it. But for now, I'm just gonna replace everything. I know it's gonna look a bit ugly from outside, but it is what it is. Some sacrifice will need to be made. You know, at least from the inside, we'll have something that looks decent. Because maybe I can change these with pillars, potentially. Like wood pillars. Well, I'm saying it looks bad, but maybe outside it looks decent. Yeah, it doesn't even look that bad. Essentially does, but what can I say? What can I say? You know what? Let me just convert almost. Yeah, there we go. Stack on wood. All of this will be potentially fixed. I don't know. I'll need to see. For now, this is how it's gonna roll. I like ranting and talking and building at the same time. It just gives me peace. There we go. Looks way much better than before. Let's see from outside what this is. I mean, potentially I can just cover it with dirt. Like, like, boom. Nobody can see anything anymore. Type of shit. Well, no, for now, of course not, but I'm gonna figure it out by myself, I guess. Maybe let me place a few blocks here in the meantime. go. So this is the progress from the outside, really, really flipping ugly. And then we enter inside, boom. It looks like a house. That's all I cared about, to be fair. And then the floor, let me see how much andesite I got. I mean, we can try it now, to be fair. Is it like this again? Yeah, let's go. Worst comes to worst, well, what's gonna happen? We're just gonna have to demolish everything again. It's not that deep. For now, what matters is giving it the refined look. Potentially, we can even change it with spruce. Like the most versatile wood there is in the entire existence of Minecraft. Nobody can change my mind. There is no better wood than spruce. It goes with everything. It literally goes with oak, it goes with birch, it goes with dark oak, it goes with pale wood, it goes with cherry to be like cherry is a bit of a stretch, but that's your work. Like why not? The pickaxe, yeah, the pickaxe left us. So let's try like a bit of a test. Like this. Because it doesn't go too far away from stone pardon me. It doesn't go too far away from stone itself. But like it looks way better. Yeah, to be fair, it doesn't even look that bad. Let me try the whole perimeter first, before we talk. When we say and we make a judgment, let's try the whole thing first. I mean, it's here and raining. Good thing it's not thunderstorm. And being sarcastic, I wish it was a thunderstorm so I could go sleep. Yeah, I don't think it looks bad, to be fair. And then we can give it some, like, details. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But for now, this episode's over. Me ranting, I ranted, I think, for a bit too long. Oops, I hope I didn't mind anything. I ranted too long. I tried to you guys a bit too long. I was building, I did this. The interiors are coming along slowly but surely, and then in case off camera, I'll do some tweaking. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.